good?
Mm-hmm.
All right, good morning, everyone. Please stand up. And since we are just starting, just stretch it out, roll your shoulders, tiny circle. Now the other way. And reach all the way up. And all the way down. Nice and relax. And slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Excellent. And since we have, I don't think we've done that much singing today, so I just want to do a quick warm up. Yes. So we're gonna do do, ho, 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 na, and we're gonna alternate between legato, marcato, and staccato. Let me just. Yeah, that's what I wanted. So let's start legato. Do, na. And feel free to like shape the phrase and use whatever kind of hand signals and signs you want to sort of feel the different articulations. Ready, go.
Do,
na. And marcato.
Do, na.
And staccato.
Do,
na. And marcato.
Do, na.
And legato.
Do,
And staccato.
na.
Before we continue, like, what kind of weight do you think would be appropriate for this section of the Mozart? Should it be super heavy? Should it be super light? Should it be in the middle somewhere? Where do we think it should be? Caitlin.
I'm more like middle.
Middle.
I feel it's like strong statement, but like it has a lot of movement and like you don't want to be too intense.
Okay, why don't we try continuing the warm up, but with that sort of middle weight idea, like not too heavy, but not too light either. Is that where we were on staccato? And legato. And marcato. And staccato. Staccato, last one. Excellent. Now, if you all have your, could you all take out the Mozart and turn to page 5, measure 71. What is the text for this section? From measure 71 to the end of the song, what are we saying? Claire.
Grant us peace.
Grant us peace. And that's all we say? So if you could all turn to a partner, I want you to talk about the different word stresses, the syllabic word stress, and what words are stressed in this short phrase. Just take 30 seconds and talk about that one part.
The first iteration. Yeah. I think they're all important. Let's just
It almost
a lot
sounds
easier.
like the second. Yeah.
No basis. Which ones are the best?
Yeah.
Isn't Grant us
pretty
peace?
solidly on the second, which is interesting.
I think
Second one. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's always in the middle. You don't feel the, I feel like the down.
Oh, okay.
Like the last beat are not finished.
I think Pacham should be.
Which is interesting because it doesn't follow word stress.
And they usually come at the end. I think too. And they're usually taken. Yeah.
All right, if we could come back, I know you got more to talk about, that's great, but we just want to move on. What did you guys talk about in terms of word stress and sort of syllabic stress? Taylor.
We talked about how the first syllable of each word should be stressed. For instance, do, not no, bis, pa, chem. And then Hannah also said that she thought pachem is more important than do, no, bis, because that's the word peace.
Okay.
And so she said that we should stress that more.
Caitlin.
We disagreed a little bit. We felt that, or we, I'm using this word a week. we felt that like there seemed like it wasn't matching up necessarily with the words, but it was like the second or third beat was always like the stressed beat. It was like do na no bis pa chem. So I don't know.
Kind of going along with the stress and release. So even though if you were saying it would be dona nobis pacem or whatever,
Yeah.
within the phrase you were going beyond the syllables, it became do na nobis
It's always, like, in the middle.
pacem. Yeah.
Okay, so it'd be like do na no bis pa chem. Is that what you were thinking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we try that real quick? I just want to like see how that feels. So I'll give you 3, 4, and then come in. 3, 4. Do na no bis pa chem. Actually, can we all just do can we just speak the soprano line so we're all on the same line? I just want to get a sense of the phrase. I apologize. So 3, 4. Do na no bis pa chem. That sounded pretty good. I like that. So why don't we try, now we're, go back to your own parts, and why don't we try singing that with that sort of idea in mind. Dr. Galcron, if you could play the pickup to measure 71, I'll give you the third beat, and you'll play the fourth beat, and you'll come in on the downbeat of 71. I'm sorry, that was my mistake. I apologize. Thank you very much.
7. Okay, good. Stop there. You stay there. Everybody sit down.
That was 10 minutes.
7 minutes.
Oh, I thought we had 10 minutes.
Nope, said.
Okay. 10 total, I mean, because we're talking about it. Good idea to stretch. Use the first person, get us stretching. He used dona, which was a good connector when he did the vocalese. Good connector to the text. It's always nice when you can connect that. But be clear in your directions. We weren't sure exactly what you wanted from us there at the beginning. And then he asked us about the weight questions. Good to involve us. And then he incorporated it. And then at that point, he went to the music. And then he had us do partner work. What I think that was great. What I might have done before doing the partner work is have us maybe sing it once. It's kind of a long time to go without singing, a lot of talking in there. So maybe intersperse that with singing. So maybe I'd have us just sing it once, that part that you did, and then say, okay, now turn to partners. Just to kind of keep breaking up singing, speaking, singing, speaking, so you're not doing too much speaking in a row. The idea was good though. And maybe have us, when we're trying out the partner ideas, maybe have us do more of the modeling. I mean, you kind of said, so you want this, but if we're going to do the partnering, let us really show a little bit more what we learned from the experience. Okay. And then when you did have us do it, again, it was a good idea, but not quite well enough thought out because you saw the problem when we were all speaking our own parts and we couldn't see it. So then you went back, which was fine, and said, well, let's all speak the soprano or let's all speak whatever. And then he had a little trouble getting started. Can you see what was going on there? What's the problem there at 70?
Kind of slows down before.
It's slower before, right? And then probably, generally, that's the little pickup is done in the slower tempo. I did it in the faster tempo because that's, and it probably makes sense to do that if you're starting right on the dona. But we just come from, up. It's a subito change, that's what makes it hard. And then also he said start on beat 4, but I can't really start on. You have to kind of start on. Because it's part of the same phrase, so you always want to start in the beginning of a phrase. So you could say, I'll give you 1, 2, you come in on the end of 3, ba da 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 da. It's just a little hard to start. But then he stopped and then he regrouped and I could see him thinking, what is my tempo of dona, which is what you have to do, right? And then, you fixed the things that were issues and you were aware of them, which is great. So just a little more conciseness in your direction giving, but I liked the ideas of the way you were working through that. Okay, yay, next.